Good morning. Gonna be cooking some bacon this morning and sausage. I used Costco bacon and then these Farmer John links that don't have a casing. This is what I got today. So we'll start from the very beginning. Bottom line is it's not as long as intensive as a lot of people think. You just gotta have a place to put the grease. My weapon of choice is a fork, which a lot of people don't understand. My pan is a little weathered, so I'll put a little butter just for safety, and so it doesn't stick. If you have a good non-stick pan or cast iron, you don't really gotta worry about that. So what happens? 5 pieces in a large pan. That's what I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A swing method. Swing, swing, swing. One thing that I learned along the way is to start with a cold pan. That way you don't get a lot of curling off the bat. Your bacon's gonna want to curl. Also, it just says that on the pack. Start with a cold pan, so it's just what I do. In the meantime, I'm gonna get the sausage. Every morning I make breakfast burritos, and I do 5 bacons and 2 sausages. Ends up being enough for my four-person family who are eating burritos. The 5th person doesn't eat burritos. I flip it often. No shame in. It's not like a burger where you're only gonna flip it once. Feel free to flip it as many times as you like. It keeps it the curling balance, because otherwise it ends up being really curly. Now that it's getting hot, I'll turn it down a little. One thing you want to do is use the extra grease to kind of give the ends some love, or else the middles will be cooked, but the ends will still be gunning. So you want the goal at the end is to just have it all even and nice. Just starting the sausage. Even though this won't be done by the end. Just wanted to get it going at the same time, because that's what I usually do in the morning. Alright, I'm going to turn it up, put it in the turbo speed for a second. My target time is probably 7 minutes. This will all be done within 7 minutes of the video. Is what I'm guessing. Let's see though. I don't have enough grease really to pull on the ends, but I don't get there in a second. There's another thing I do more than one at a time, makes it easier. So there's starting to be a little browning on these ones. This is good. On the very edges. But now I should probably have some grease, so take advantage of this time to get it to the ends. There we go, we got a little bit of grease to work with. That'll at least start my ends. It doesn't need a lot, just a little, few seconds on each side every time you flip them. So the reason I don't mind using a fork is because I don't really touch the pan much. I'm just, if it's a little scrape, the little coating of grease will protect the pan. You never want to dig in on a non-stick or a well-seasoned pan. So that's a given, I believe. Already almost there, not almost there, 2/3 there. Do those ends a little more. I'm constantly kind of turning up and down just to, right now I'm trying to maximize the time, but it's easy to burn them. It's also, if you were to do it too low, it just takes longer. So it's better, I guess, To have good bacon, it takes longer than to try to rush it. But now I got enough grease to actually make a difference on those ends. And the sausage is a lot less, labor intensive. And I like my sausages well cooked, burnt almost, so you know they're fully cooked on the inside. If they're crusty, they're like little dookies. So getting there, I want to just make sure those ends are cooked. So when the middle's cooked, we're good to go. And towards the end, they're gonna start going fast. So you flip it, and then it's almost ready to flip again right after that. I'll probably do one more flip on these to darken up that side. So, you know, a lot of people love bacon, but they feel like it's messy, it's a pain in the butt because you have to clean. I'm gonna go over that end part. The end part's very important because if the cleanup is not bad, it takes half of the hard part out of cooking bacon. You don't want to get popped, you deal with grease, but the cleaning always is no fun. So I'm getting there. I'm almost done. I also have my heat a little higher than I probably should. You can tell your bacon's starting getting cooked. One, because it starts turning brown, but two, they start getting stiff. If they're stiff, even though they don't look like they're done, you know that they're getting there. The middle ones always cook a little faster than these outside ones. Just do a couple more little flips just for good measure. Yeah, these are pretty good. Turn down the heat. Just turn it up just to finish. These I think are good. I always put it on a paper towel plate. And the last few, this one looks good. This last straggler, which was one of the outside ones. I'll end up probably just taking it off a little early because for time purposes. That's fine. The grease ends up going in my grease container. Over here. My grease will end up going in here, but first I use it to, this is my stuff. After cleaning, I put water in. Bring it back over here. Use my brush just to loosen stuff up. That butter helped there. There's really nothing in there. I'm gonna dump it out. One last little. And that's good. My pan's back to normal. No mess.